Yeah, hello members. I want to take this opportunity to welcome and to appreciate each and every one of you who is listening to me. I am called Yata Satimon John, and I am from Bidi refugee settlement in northern part of Uganda. Yeah, I just want to take this opportunity to appreciate ELEOS organization that through our sister Lynn for the support that they had given unto us since last year during the pandemic, that was during the corona season. Yeah, it was all that been marvelous and so wonderful to receive support from them based on the circumstance of things that had been happening in the refugee camp, which it wasn't been all that easy to us. Yeah, I think last year during the pandemic, God gave a burden into my life, into my heart as a family, and to see how we can give back to the community. And I'd been praying for that burden, and we had been sharing that burden together with our sister Lynn. And indeed, she had intervened in to help us. And what we did was we were able to reach out to the vulnerable people in the community. When I talk of the vulnerable people, we are talking of people who are unable to provide for themselves. People like the elderly. We have the pregnant mothers. We have orphans. We have people living with disabilities. These are the vulnerable people that we were able to reach unto them. And what we did during the pandemic, we were able to provide emergency food relief to the vulnerable people. In total, we reached to 150 vulnerable people with the food items, and we also reached with non-food items, and which had been a blessing to the community. Despite of that, we were also able to construct some temporary buildings for the elderly who are unable to construct for themselves, and we are also able to reach out to the orphans. We were able to bring together 79 children who are orphans, and we were also able to bless them with the clothes, with the shoes, with the scholastic materials like books, pens, uniforms. So these are some things that we were able to give out to the vulnerable community. Our ultimate goal is to see a united uh, and empowered generation and transform the community. That is our goal. That is what we desire to see as a refugee living in the refugee camp. Why? Because we are surfacing that most of the refugees are traumatized, some have stigma, and some had lost hope. So the only thing that we can offer to them is that we need to offer ourselves. We need to offer our services to them and to see that how we can be of a help. That's why our ultimate goal is to see a united and a transform the generation and transform the community. That is what we really eager and we gear to see as being in the refugee camp. And I appreciate ELEOS organization for their support. They have been standing with us, and I also want to pray that may God bless you, and whosoever is touched and whosoever really want to be part of this burden, to see that we can be of a help to the refugees in the refugee camp. I also request you that you can still send in your support. You can send in your donation, whether in prayers, whether in kind, whether in cars. You can just send in to see that we empower this generation. So what we are planning, or what we strive to see, is that again we want to see that these youths are given some vocational skills, like skills in tailoring, skills in hairdressing, and skill in maybe construction that can be of a benefit to them. So not only the youths, but also want to see that some of these women are also empowered with these skills, like the tailoring, like the hairdressing, even encouraging them to do saving groups. These are very good initiatives that when the women are empowered, when the youths are empowered, when the generation is empowered, then we can see a transform the community at the end of it all. I want to thank you, and I want to say that continue to pray with us as we still have some harsh conditions here in the refugee camp. We continue to pray that you will need to remember us in your prayers, and that stand with us in prayers. Though we know it's not easy, but we know that with God things are possible. We want to thank you so much for your prayers. We want to thank you so much for your support, and I pray that God will pave doors for you and also continue to support. May God bless you. We love you.